Hey everyone, welcome back to Rapido Clone final part. So in this video we are going to implement the captain's logic as well as we are going to show the whoever available captains on the map, and we are going to build a basic UI as well. So in this video most of we are going to work on the logic part, like whoever close to the destination of the user scene we are going to assign that particular right to the captain. So these are the things we are going to implement in this video, and as usual, this video will be in both two languages, English and Telugu, so that everyone can able to understand. And those who haven't watched my previous videos, please go and watch it. You will get a better understanding. I'll provide the link in description. And those who haven't subscribed my channel yet, please do subscribe. Follow for more videos of React Native. And yeah, that's it. Without wasting time, let's start the video. So before jumping into implementation, let's check how much we have done till. Let me go to home screen. So initially we are showing the current location of that particular user and we are showing that formatted address. Okay, and on this click, whatever the address we search, let's say if I search for Bangalore here, let me check, click on this. So this is what we have implemented. Whatever the kilometers, it has to be below 50 kilometers, otherwise it's going to throw an alert. We are showing that alert. Even you can able to see this kilometer also. We are doing console as well. I have everything explained this implementation in the previous video. You can go and check out that video, so you'll get a better understanding. So based on my emulator's current location, so I'm going to search that particular closest location so that I can navigate, and here we are showing the prices as well. What are the prices, those things. Okay, so now what was my first requirement is like uh, I want to show the captains, like drivers on the map. Okay, with the icon of like let's say green, black, some icon. Okay, so for captains, what I did is like I just created this sample array of data, and these locations, latitude, longitude, are like close to my origins. Okay, nothing. Sorry, destinations. These locations. Okay, who were available to this. If you want, I can provide this whole code in the GitHub. You can go and check out that code. Okay. So what I did, nothing but I just created one sample array object which contains ID, that particular ID, and that person's latitude, longitude, and that person's name. Name I kept it as like for reference purpose. I kept it as person 1, person 2. You can show some sample data or something like that. Okay, perfect. So what was my first requirement? I want to show these uh, markers captains on the map. Okay, so let's do that. So to show that, let me close this. Inside the map view, what I'm going to do, I'm going to write a condition that if captain data is available. So without captain data, there is no point of showing this markers, right? So that's why captain data means this data array object. Okay, got it right? Perfect. Now if captain data is there means, then what I'm going to do, dot map. You can go with flat list as well. I have right now 5 users, 5 captains, nothing but. So for this reason I'm just going with map. Okay, now inside this there is a one more object where I can access the objects of that in item comma index. Here directly I'm going to take a, before that just check this. If captain data is there means this is a end operator, nothing but. If it is true means then only it will show this, otherwise it won't show. Okay, if captain data exists means then only what I'm going to do, I'm going to map this, nothing but where I can access it. Now what I have to render, I have to render this marker. Simply copy that and paste it here. That's it. And as usual, instead of this user location, what I have to show here, I have to show item question mark, just for null safety I kept question mark. So lat comma long, these are the values I have to access. Directly I'm going to pass in lat, I will say lat, and same way let me remove this user location here, and item question mark comma simply pass long. That's it. And Yeah, I'll show color as like a, I'll say yellow color, okay? For particularly for differentiation, for captain particularly, what I'm going to do, in fact, I have to paste it inside this clothing tag, okay? I kept it as yellow. So what I did, nothing but I just passed pin color. I kept it as red. You can customize it, or else you can directly show an bike icon. Okay, it's up to you. Okay, there's already properties are available. You can check out the documentation there. They have clearly provided the how to upload image, how to show an image instead of pins and all. Okay, instead of this pin. Okay, perfect. So now if you can see, there is no pin it's showing, right? Because what we kept. The data which I have generated, it's like it's close to my destination's point. Okay, these latitude and longitude, you can use your customs latitude and longitude. Okay, now let's check is it showing or not. Now if I click on this, let me reload this once. Okay, if you guys also getting this error, like it's warning nothing but each child in LS should have a unique key. If you see in map, whenever you use a map, you have to provide a key. Okay, otherwise it just simply key equals to directly pass the index. Okay, that's it. Now you won't get that error. Okay, perfect. Now let me check mountain. This is the actual latitude area of that particular latitude longitude I have created captains here. Now if I click on this, see, now you can able to see captains, right? I've created 5 captains, right? So now we can able to see this. Perfect. One thing was done. What the thing is, like, we have to show the captains on the map and it's fine. Or else right now I'm showing at the destination point. Usually we have to show at this origin point. Okay, all you have to do is like just get your current location and generate some latitude longitude, that close range latitude longitude of 5 or 6 captains. Okay, nothing but that's it. I just generated for destination. Okay, perfect. So now my requirement is like on this click, whatever the option that user selects, let's say if I select on click of bike, whoever close to this destination, let's say let's assume that before going to implementation, let's assume that my destination is this green point. Okay, let me zoom it. So, yeah, okay, now you guys can be able to see this, right? Now assume that, okay, just ignore that 5th person because it's not showing on the map. Okay, because I have zoomed in. Now if you see, this is my destination. Okay, usually what we have to do is like we have to show the origins. We have to pass origins, latitude, longitude, as I said before. But I have passed destinations thing. Okay, because a destination that time I got while creating data, that time I got destinations, latitude and longitude, so I just created. But you guys can go with your origin, current destination, latitude and longitude. Okay, perfect. Now let's come to this point and I'll explain you these things. Now assume how many users we have right now. We have 4 captains, nothing but 1 2 3. Just see my cursor. Okay, mouse cursors. How many captains we have? 4 captains we have close to our destination. Green color is my destination point. Perfect. So now on click of any option here, let's say user selected bike. Now what I have to do is like whoever close to this marker, green color marker, I have to assign to that person, that particular person, right? Okay, I hope you're getting right. What was my requirement? Whoever close to this destination point, if you see, observe this here, who is close to my destination, this person, this yellow. Okay, this person is close to my destination. So that means if I select any option, means I have to assign this person. Okay, perfect. uh, let's right now I'm using single array for all options, like for bike, car and auto, but all you can create 3 array objects for bike, for car and for auto. Based on the option you select, you can able to show those icons all on the map. Okay, you can directly use the same map method only. Okay, perfect, you got it right. So let's implement that. So to implement this, on this click only, I have to check who is close to my radius, my location's radius, who is more close to me. So then I have to assign to right to that particular person. Okay, on which click, in these three options, any one click. Okay, let's do that. So let's directly go here, and if you see for right option, this is my options, right? On press I am using, see right now if I click on this, nothing will happen because we haven't passed any on press function here. See, this is the on press, we are passing it as props, right? So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a one function, okay, on top, and this function I'm going to pass to this as a parameter. Okay, and const handle get captain, I'll say. So now first what I'm going to do is like I'm going to check each captain's latitude, longitude, like distance. First I'm going to check with this person one's let me show this person one's latitude, longitude, distance between my destination to this person's distance. If it is close means, then I'm going to assign to, then I'm going to store this person's data in one variable, and after that again I'm going to check loop, nothing but I'm going to make a loop, write a loop that it will check with each user, whoever comparing to all these things, whoever close to my radius means, then I'm going to assign to that person. That's it. This is the logic we are going to implement. Okay, so first thing, let's say what I'm going to do, let closed captain equals to null. Initially I'll say it as a null, you can make it as empty also, it's up to you. Now for checking purpose, distance checking, as like in destination we have used some package, right, geolib. Okay, I'm going to take help of that package only to check the distance between latitude and longitude. Okay, and I'll say let minimum distance for right now I'll say infinity. Okay, I don't know how much minimum distance it is, so that's why I'll say infinity only. Now what I'm going to do, I'll say captain data dot, I'll use for each method. You can go with map also. Okay, I don't want to return anything, so that's why I'll use for each method. Okay, in this I'll say captain here. What I'm going to do, const distance equals to get distance. This method where I'm getting from, this method I'm getting from this geolib package. I have explained this about this package in previous video. Okay, in get distance what we have to pass, we have to pass two arrays, nothing but two objects. What are the two objects you have to check distance? Okay, this is my first object, latitude will be my captain latitude, and as usual longitude will be my captain dot long. I did one thing, like if you see, I kept it as lat and long. Okay, so I have to pass this like this only. In the same way we have to pass nothing but, okay, where is this, here captain dot lat, because what I kept name has to be same only, right, key name. So nothing but lat, instead of latitude I kept it as lat, and for long also I kept it as long. Okay, That's it. And lat and long same way. I have to pass one more object which I am going to check. So to check that, what I'm going to do, I'm going to pass my initially what I told, like we have to check for origins, right? But the data which I have created is like destinations, latitude, longitude. So here I have to, just for don't get confused, okay, I'm going to check with the user's origin, like current destination only instead of origin, because captain has to go to current location of that user, right, to pick him. So that's fine. User location, here only I'm storing this, right? User location longitude, and as user location dot latitude. That's it. Okay, the error is like some, let me format this and I'll explain you this. So initially this was my, this each captain's this, okay, and this is my comparing, nothing but what I'm doing, I'm getting this distance, okay, nothing but each captain's distance I'm checking with my origin, red color origin, I'm going to checking with this each captain's, okay, that's it. So what we'll get here, we'll get distance. Now let me close this here, and if distance less than minimum distance, what are the distance, initially it will be less, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to store it in this minimum distance equal to distance. Okay, distance I kept spelling was wrong, okay, you guys can correct it. Right now I'm going to keep it like this only just to save our time. Wait, let me remove this here, and what I did, nothing but I'm going to check this initial, if distance less than minimum distance means I'm going to store that particular distance in this minimum distance, and I'm going to get that particular captain stored into this closed captain. Closed captain is equal to this captain, the captain which I'm getting from this here, nothing but that particular captain's all data I'm going to store it in this closed captain. That's it. Done. This is the logic. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to call this function, and before that, are we really getting data or not, to check that, what I'm going to do, let me come out of this loop first. Yeah, this is the for loop, and here what I'm going to do, I'm going to do console of that particular captain just to check who is close to our origin. Okay, I'll say captain. Okay, perfect. Now let's call this function handle get captain on click of any option here. So to do that, let's see where we are passing here. Here only I have to pass handle on plus is equal to handle get captain. In the same way, I'm going to pass this function to remaining two. Let me copy it properly. Perfect. And as usual, I have to pass this on press to this, right? On press equals to this on press. What we are passing this on press means here we are passing handle get captain. And what we are actually doing in handle get captain means, if you see, initially we took two variables, like one is for a closed captain who is close to whoever close to our location. I'm going to store that particular object in this closed captain. Okay, and this is the minimum distance. Actually we are taking, initially we are taking infinity, and here we are looping, each captain's looping, nothing but we are looping that thing just to check that, like whoever close to our user's location, we are directly checking each captain's latitude and longitude, and it's giving the distance. With this distance, what we are going to initially check whose distance is less than minimum distance. If we get it is means, then we are going to store that distance in this distance, and we are going to store that particular captain in this closed captain variable. That's it, done. So now let's check. Let me make my terminal upside here, and this is my current location initially. Okay, so the logic which I am implemented get handle get captain, I kept it for this red color marker only, not for green. Okay, because user the captain has to be here actually. Okay, at a red color, the data which I have generated, but don't do this mistake. You guys have to create this data for your current location, particular current location. Okay, perfect. Now let me click on this. See, if you see my terminal here, I'm getting captain. See, this is the console, right? And for variation purpose, like I kept this symbol. See, this is the captain. Who is close to me means person 2. Captain 2 was close to me, and these are his details, latitude and longitude, and his ID is 2. That's it, perfect. Okay, successfully we got our captain. Now we have to show that your ride is assigned to captain 2, and we have to show details also, right? Like which option, whatever the option user selected, a price, like a OTP, some random OTP, these things, right? So let's do that also. So to do that, prices where we have actually we have prices set here, like in this, right? In right option only we are getting price and that particular ride mode, right? Bike, car or auto, whatever that user selected one. Okay, nothing but title we can say, because title, this is the title, right? So I want these details also. To access these details, or what I'm going to do, I'm going to create 2 or 3 use states, nothing but to store data. One is right selected. Why I'm going to create it means I'll tell you this. Initially I'm going to take a boolean value of false, and second one is like use state, one more use state I'm going to take. I'll say captain. Whoever selected that close captain, I'm going to store that particular captain data in this here. Okay, and initially I'll say an empty array. After that I'll take one more use state. Why this means, this in this use state I'm going to store my right data. This data contains which option user selected, like which riding mode, bike, cab, auto, and what was that particular price, these things and all I'm going to store this. And captain, in this use state I'm going to store that particular captain data, so that I can access that data, I can show that data in this, because right now the captain data it's in this function only, so I cannot access it globally. So for this reason, so, and this is like let me correct the spelling. Right selected. Okay, this is for UI purpose, I'll tell you. So in fact I'll show you that also. Let me check, let me enter the again. See, assume that if I clicked on, if I selected this, right now I don't want to show this UI, right? Again I don't want to show this. Instead of this bike, car, auto, I have to show user that he selected option and all these details. So for this reason I'm going to toggle that, like render the UI based on this option. Once he clicks on this, I'm going to make it true. If it is right is selected means I'm not going to show this UI. That's the thing. For this reason I took this use state. Okay, perfect. So what was the first thing I have to do means just go to that on press in right options. Now in this on press I have to send data. What data I'll show you. To send the data I'll take an arrow function here, because we cannot directly pass on press, and inside this I'm going to create an object, and I'll say title. Title will be title only. and get ride mode price. So not get distance, get ride mode price will be get ride mode price only. These are the two things I need. Now you can ask me like where exactly we are getting ride mode price means the function which we created on top, right? Nothing but whatever the user selected price, I'm going to sending this data. Like I'm going to I have created whenever on that particular press, what I'm doing nothing but I'm just created one object on that press. I'll be getting this particular data, that particular title, whatever the user clicked, and get ride mode means it will give us the particular price of that. Okay, that's it. Perfect. Now in handle get captain, right now I'm sending this data, but I have to take this data also, right? So to do that, I'll say where is this right? Okay, let me click it from here only. If you want to directly go to there, just simply press control and hold it and directly click on that. It will navigate to this function. Okay, so here on press we are directly passing, right? So I can directly get this data here, title, what are the key names we have passed here, you can directly access that key names, nothing but. Okay, after that get ride mode price. These are the two things we are passing, right? So now let me do console.log so that are we really getting or not, so we can get an idea. Okay, these are the things I am doing here, nothing but. Now let's check the terminal, are we really getting values or not. Now if I click on bike, see bike and its function get ride mode, it's giving some bytecode thing. Let me fix it. Nothing but if you see here, I'm getting the bike, right? What are the options? If I click on car, see I'm getting car, that particular title, and this get ride mode price, nothing but. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to directly store these values in this set write data. I'll say in this state only, what I'm going to do, I'll say title will be title only, and get ride mode will be get ride mode only. Nothing but what I did, I'm just storing that particular data that we are receiving in this write data. Okay, that's it. After that I have to get the captain also, right? So to do that, what I'm going to do, I'll directly say below this console, above this console, nothing but set captain. I'm going to store this captain. That's it, done. Nothing but what else we have all data, whatever the user selected, that riding data we have, and we have this particular captain data also. Perfect. So now my requirement is like on this click of any option here, like a 3 options, I want to remove this thing and I want to show an title with some basic details, like your ride was assigned to this person with name, that particular riding mode, bike, car or auto, and that particular price I want to show. Okay, so to do that, what I'm going to do, I'll simply take instead of this I can directly say like set is right selected, I'll say true, nothing but. So whatever we click, I'm going to make it true, this value, right selected state. Okay, so now let's build the UI also. And on this click, I don't want to show these options, 3 options. These are the 3 options UI, right? So here what I'm going to do, I'm going to simply add that is right selected true. means nothing but if latitude longitude is there, then only show, and also is right selected not. So what it will do, whatever the value it has true value, it becomes false, nothing but that quite opposite. Let's say if right selected means it consider it as true, this opposite true opposite is false, so is right selected is false, then only show this UI, otherwise don't show. But here what I'm doing, on click of that particular option, let me show you that you will see the difference. Mountain view, what was the error throwing, it's right selected. Okay, my mistake, I have to pass this end also. See, if these three things true means, then only it's going to show this UI, otherwise it won't show. Initially we have latitude and longitude, like latitude longitude we'll be getting from the destination page, and as well as if right selected true means that particular thing opposite is false. If it is false, then only it will show you the UI. Let me show you that quickly difference, like a mountain view USA. See, initially it's showing because right selected initially, what was the initial value, it was false. Now on click of any of this option, what I'm doing before clicking, let me show you this handle get captain. This is the thing, right? We are calling on this click. Now here what I'm doing, I'm directly making it as true. So now if I select this UI, see, it just simply disappeared. Nothing but we are just simply toggling this, that's it. Now I don't want to show this text also, or else if you want to show this search icon also, you can show it, keep it, otherwise you cannot, otherwise you can remove it. So right now if user wants to change the address again, so we'll keep it like this only. Okay, I don't want to remove that. After that, where is this UI again? On the below, let's give some space and let's create the UI. Basic details I'm going to show. Is right selected, if right is selected, then only I want to show this UI. Now then only I want to show these details, right? What was the first thing I have to show? I want to show a text. Ride ascend. Okay, see, right now you can able to see the text also, right? Let me make it center. I'll say a text center, so that it will come to center position exactly. And let me pass some font size to 16 or 17. I'm going to create a basic UI. Okay, nothing but let me quickly before jumping into that, let's pass stylings, okay, so that we can able to see. Color will be black, and the font weight also I'll increase. That's it. And now to show that particular captain name, I want to show that particular captain name who is assigned to his. To show that particular name is, I'll say, let me take to write JavaScript in this, you have to use curly braces. In which state we are storing that particular captain data means, this is the data, right? We are storing that particular captain data. So captain question mark dot name, that's it. So nothing but if you see here, in name only we are getting this particular person name, right? So that's why I directly pass name. Let's check, are we really getting or not? I'll say mountain view. See, on click of this, we are showing this captains here, and we are showing the pricings also. Now if I click on bike, initially I'm getting this data also, and let's check, let's see why exactly it's not showing this data. Right, assign to captain.name. Let's check what was the error it's throwing. Let's see, are we really getting the value or not? Right now, I guess here only, right? Okay. Set captain, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to do console of here. So CL captain rider, I'll say. Okay, just for reference purpose. Okay, we are getting empty here. Now let me refresh it and let's check. Initially this will be empty only, we all know this. Perfect. Now if I click on this and let me select mount view, this one option, and if I click on bike, okay, nothing but the value is not getting stored here. Let's see what was the issue. Okay, my mistake. Initially I'm directly passing captain only, like this value only I'm directly storing in that, so that's the issue, coding issue. Just check from your end also, like set captain, I have to pass closed captain. In closed captain only, right, I'm storing this captain's data. Okay, perfect. Now let's see, check it again. Let me refresh it. Now if I click on this and I'll say mount, on click of this we are showing this data here, and on click of bike, see, I'm getting data also. Perfect. Person 2. You can change these names also, but for your for just sample data, just create a person 1, person 2 like this. Okay, perfect. Now what else I want to show? I want to show the price also. I want to show price as well as which riding mode that particular user selected, bike, cab or something like that. Okay, nothing but. So where is the UI has? Okay, this is the UI. Let me copy this same style, Sam. Let me paste it. Let me check what's the issue here. Okay, I just pasted it 3 times, text nothing but. Okay, that's it. Now if you see here, it will show the particular captain name for 3 times because we have passed that particular. Now if I click on car, okay, there is some, these are generated, that's the issue. Let's try it again. See, it's showing 3 times. Now instead of this ride assign to initial, I want to show this thing, and I'll say ride price. Price I'll be getting from ride data question mark dot, I guess, get ride mode. This is the function, right? It's giving price basically. See, I'm getting price also 36. And for initially, for right now, I'm going to add a dollar symbol here. Ride price 36. Okay. And after that, I want to show what else? Bike mode, like ride mode, nothing but. To show the ride mode also, we will be getting a ride data dot question mark title, nothing but. This is the, in this only, see, bike. That's it. So these are the details we are showing, and just to make it bit real, and one more thing, or else we can simply do, let me cut it here, and we can simply rearrange the order. I want to show that particular riding mode on top and price on below, nothing but. Instead of ride assign to, I'll say like a captain name, and if you have his phone number or something like that, we can pass it also, nothing but. Okay, we can show that particular person's phone details also if you want, or else if you want some other, if you want to show some other details, you can show, you can create and you can play around. Okay, till here you got an idea, right? Perfect. And just to make it bit realistic, what I'm going to do, like usual in Rapido app, you will see some OTP also, right? Let's create that also. Random OTP, nothing but. So to do that, what I'm going to do, I'll create an one function above return, like I'll say const get OTP equals to. So whenever I call this function, I'm going to get one OTP. So what I'm going to do, I'll say const OTP equals to, I'll use this inbuilt method math.floor math.random into, I want 4 digits, so I'll say 9000 plus 1000. Then I'll say return OTP dot, I'll say to string. So what this actual function return means, it will simply return the OTP generated 4 digits OTP. Okay, get OTP. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to call that function directly here. I'll say write OTP, nothing but. Okay, I'll say directly call this function here, and that's it. Now let's check how exactly it's working. Now let me search some mountain view. This is the destination I want to select. Initially we are showing the captains here, available captains, current location address, and destinations address also, and these are the options we are providing with the price range also. Dynamic price range we are calculating for bike, we are showing, we are taking per kilometer 9 rupees. For car we are taking 25, for auto we are taking 20 rupees. That's it. And on click of any option, we are simply checking that particular available person, that captain, right? And we are showing this, like if it ride mode is bike means bike, if ride price is 36 means 36, ride OTP is OTP, generated OTP. Okay, that's it. And you can implement some loading cool animations also, like showing some bike animations, these things and all. And so yeah, that's all for this video. And I'll push this whole code to GitHub. Please go and access this code. And if you guys have any doubt, you can ping me on Instagram, as well as I've shared my Instagram account on the about page. You can check out there, or else you can ping me through mail also. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next playlist. Bye bye now.